Hi, this is Linda with the Life Station Express, the relay station. We bring the news to you. And today's news is I'm going to make a really quick video showing you how I make my chaffles for my tuna melts. All right, I want to give you a list of what the ingredients are. I've already made 3 chaffles. We're each going to eat 2 for dinner with tuna. And I have Sarkist, wild caught tuna. We're going to use that. And for 2 chaffles for each of us. Now you can cut this in half if you're just making 2 for yourself, 2 chaffles. 3 to 4 tablespoons of almond flour, 1 to 2 tablespoons of pork panko, a little Redmond salt, have that here, a little garlic powder, have that here, about a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and if it is, and 2 eggs. 2 eggs. If it's a little too thick or you need to stretch it just a little bit, add just a little bit of heavy whipping cream if you want. It'll stretch it out and make it just fine. What I do when I put my chaffle in the batter in the chaffle is I don't use the spray. The spray is messy. So if you need to use something so your chaffle doesn't stick, I just take a little bit of butter on a little pastry brush and brush it on. Mine is pretty seasoned now, so I don't really have to do it. I did forget something. I'm sorry. You also need 1 to 2 tablespoons of mayo. Sorry, I forgot that. I think I told you everything now. Anyway, and I put the butter on the grill, and that keeps the chaffle from sticking. If you need it, sometimes you don't need it. I don't really need it too much anymore because I've made so many chaffles in there that they just pop right out. So there we go. It's almost ready. And I used the batter. I put the batter, I just mixed it in this mug. It's a Walmart mug from Walmart. And it's a good size mug, probably a cup, 8 ounces at least would go in there. So let me go over that again, just in case I forgot. That would be 2 to 4 tablespoons of almond flour, and I use the Blue Diamond brand. I think that's the best that I've found so far. I like that one. And 1 to 2 tablespoons pork panko, 1 to 2 tablespoons of mayo, a shake of salt. I use Redmond's, and 2 eggs. I think that's it. Put a little butter on your grill if you need to, or spray it if that's what you do. If you want to spray, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with spraying. I just think it gets everywhere. When you put spray on here, it just goes everywhere. So anyway, I've made 3 of my chaffles. Number 2 actually turned out the best. Number 2. Anyway, number 1, I missed a little bit getting some batter on the edge, so that's what happens. Number 3, a little bit of that happened as well. And this is number 4 that should be coming out. Let me check it. Number 4 looks great. And they're hot. There's number 4. Yikes. Let me put it down. So that's how I make the chaffles that are, I would call them more of a savory chaffle for tuna melts. What we'll do is I'll mix up the tuna, and a can will do 2 chaffles. So I'll make up 2 cans. Just whatever you put in it, mayonnaise, pickles, onion, whatever you put in your tuna. And then I'll mix that up, and I'll put it on a chaffle, and then put a piece of cheddar cheese on top of the tuna. Stick it in the broiler for a little bit, and that's going to be our dinner. Now I'll probably add we'll probably maybe have a can of green beans. I'll open them. If you want fresh, fine. I keep cans here in the camper because it's more convenient. I might open a can of beets. We use just plain beets, not pickled beets. You can fix anything you want to go with it as a side. Side salad would be great. Cauliflower would be great. Brussels sprouts would be great. Broccoli would be great. Whatever you want. But we are going to have our tuna melts tonight. And I made enough for each of us to have 2. And I think that's all I need to say. This is a shorter video. But if you have questions, please put them down below in the comments section. I would love for you to like this video, share this video. I would like to get a bigger following. I do have a few people following me now, but a bigger following would be great. And I also want to show you, you can do this in a camper. This is the table that is in our camper. I just plug in my waffle maker, which I just did unplug, and you know, go to it. I've got a little counter over here. I've got a little space over here. My ice maker, handy dandy ice maker, love it. Oh, and my chippies. My sister brought me some chips. She shops at BJ's, and they have high-low chips. I shop at Sam's Club. They do not have high-low chips, unfortunately. So when she goes to BJ's, she brings me 2 bags. These are pretty big. They're about $10 a piece, but it's 12 ounces, and this will last a good while for me and my husband. We just have them as a little snack or along with our dinner. They would actually go good with these tuna melts, wouldn't they? Yeah. So I think that's all I need to tell you today. I think I mentioned if your batter's a little too thick or you need to stretch it a little further for 4 chaffles, just put in a little heavy whipping cream and stretch it a little bit. I think I told you everything else. That's all I needed to say. So as we get ready to enjoy our dinner tonight, I'm going to go ahead and mix the tuna up and make the tuna for that. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you, and I will talk to you soon. Go ahead and share this if you'd like. You can find me on Facebook at Food, Faith, and Friends - Let's Get Healthy. That's my page for my keto recipes and health information and that kind of thing. I'm also on YouTube. You'll find this video on YouTube at Life Station Express. So thank you so much for watching, visiting, and I hope you come back soon. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.